What's up guys, Chicks here from Chicks Tech Reviews. Today I've got my hands on another brand new Android smartwatch, jam-packed with some great specs and features, and is also capable of running full Android games and apps. So this is the DIGGRO Di07 Android smartwatch. So as usual, we'll begin with a quick unboxing, followed by a walkthrough of all the watch features and apps included. We'll also run a quick real-time battery test, some gaming, and finish off with a benchmark test to see how it compares with all the current popular smartwatches. So let's begin with the specs. I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. You have a 1.3 inch screen with a resolution of 240 by 240. The CPU is the MTK 6580 Quad-core running at 1.3 GHz. You got 512 MB of RAM, 8 GB of internal storage, Bluetooth version 4, GPS and Wi-Fi BGN. You have a 3G Nano SIM card slot, Android version 5.1, a built-in heart rate monitor and pedometer, and this watch has a 460 mAh battery and it's not waterproof. So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with a user manual, a USB charger, small screwdriver with some tiny screws, and the watch itself. So here is the DIGGRO Di07. So here it is guys, this is DIGGRO's latest watch, the DIGGRO Di07. They've made some great watches in the past and I've covered them on the channel. This one is their latest one. It comes in 3 different colors, I believe. I picked the red one, but you can also get it in green and blue. So let's peel off this screen protector. Okay, so you've got a screen protector applied. The straps are made from silicone and they feel nice and soft, and they do feel quite comfortable. Now this watch is made completely from aluminium. So very high quality build. The straps do not come off. It looks like you've got the Wi-Fi antennas inside the straps. So before we continue, I just want to quickly compare this watch to the DIGGRO Di06. So here is the previous model I've already covered on the channel. So I just want to show you the differences. So you've got time markings going around on this one. Okay, on the sides. Okay, there's no camera in the new one, of course. And things have been moved around, so there is a different design, different layout. Okay, so, and they both feel premium quality. They're both made out of aluminium metal with silicone straps. So let's have a quick look at the ports. So on the side you've got 2 buttons, and on the other side you have a reset hole and the SIM card tray. This is the first time they've put the SIM card tray on the actual left side of the watch. Usually the SIM card tray would be at the bottom, as I showed you on the Di06. SIM card tray at the bottom. So I'm actually going to open this SIM card tray to show you guys what to expect. So basically that's what it looks like. You just have a SIM card slot there for your Nano SIM card. You just slot your Nano SIM card in there and then you put this back in place. So that's the SIM card tray. So at the bottom you have your charger pin and heart rate monitor in the center. I'll show you how the charger works. So you have a magnetic connection here with a USB on the other end. That just clips on nicely. Now you can plug this into any USB source. I believe it takes about 70 minutes to fully charge this watch up. And we'll talk about the battery life a little bit later in the video. So let's power this on. So we've just booted up and here is your default watch face. You've got the sporty look here. Now if you want to change the watch face, you just keep the center pressed and just swipe to change. And there are quite a few watch faces to choose from. So I'll show you some different watch faces on the screen right now. And when you get to the end of the list, you'll see a plus sign, and if you click it, you'll be able to download additional watch faces. So this one looks interesting. Let's download that watch face. You see it's downloaded and installed in seconds. We'll take this one as well. Let's go down. There's quite a few different ones I haven't seen before. Now if we go back, that's the back button. Okay, so if we swipe to the right now, you will see all the watch faces we just installed. So you can recognize all of these ones we just installed. In fact, I want to see what this looks like. Alright, let's try the other one. So you have so many watch faces there, plenty of choice. Let's go through some of the features. If you swipe to the right, you've got your notifications. So I've already connected this smartphone via Bluetooth to my Samsung Galaxy S8. So yeah, you get your notifications here. You have the option to dismiss them after you've read it, and they just disappear. And you can scroll up. So that's your notifications. If you swipe up from the bottom, you've got your weather. So the live weather stats will automatically update as soon as you've got a data or a Wi-Fi connection. So now when you scroll down from the top, you've got 3 sections. The first one just shows you the basic information and your connection details along with battery. Then on the next page, you've got your quick toggles. So you can turn Wi-Fi, Bluetooth off, or you can immediately go into airplane mode, etc. And the final page is your step counter or pedometer. Okay, now if we swipe to the left, you will see all your apps. So I'll quickly go through them with you. Contacts, phone, messaging, settings, browser, calendar, clock, gallery, music, sound recorder. You've got file manager, health section, weather, voice searches, the Google Play Store. So you got the official full version of the Google Play Store, which will, if I open it briefly, so here you have the full version of the Play Store, and it will give you access to thousands of free games and apps. You will notice the screen is kind of small and square. That's because I changed the aspect ratio, and to change it back to full screen, you keep this top button pressed, and up there it says small. So now if you hit that, you got full screen. Press cancel, and now you've got full screen. But what full screen does, it cuts off the corners, and sometimes there's some areas you can't access. For some apps, I do usually go to small, so I can access the different areas. Alright, so if we come back out of that, so that's the Play Store. You've got Google Maps, you've got turn-by-turn navigation, Google Maps on here, full version. Okay, you got your connection settings. Okay, so I actually installed YouTube myself. YouTube doesn't come with it, but you can just go into Google Play and install YouTube. I've already done that. You got remote camera, music, find my watch, switch platforms. I'm connected with the S8, but if I wanted to switch to iPhone, I would just click this, and then I'll have the option to switch platforms. So now these are all the apps that I installed from the Play Store. So I got Antutu there, Crossy Roads, WhatsApp Messenger, and YouTube. So those are the apps that I installed to give you guys this demo. So well, let's open YouTube and have a quick look. So that's YouTube. You can pretty much do everything from here. Just play one of my videos. I'm going to put it in full screen to show you the difference. And you can also click that. And you can seek. Okay, so that's YouTube. So let's just try playing a game. You can run full Android games on this. I've just downloaded a basic game, Crossy Roads. So there you go, that's Crossy Roads, and as you saw, it works great. Alright, so let's go back into apps. I want to test out now WhatsApp Messenger, because that's probably one of the most popular apps. So there's my phone in the background. I'm just going to send myself a message. Alright, so I'm just going to type something. Alright, so the message has arrived. So it works. I'm going to make a WhatsApp audio call. There. Alright, so you can see it's ringing there. I've got it on silent, but now I'm connected. So now here's the watch. I'm talking into the phone, and you can hear. And I'm not even talking that loud. And it's clear. You can hear everything nice and clear. Even when the screen's off, the phone conversation continues. So that's awesome. So I've not installed a SIM card in this smartwatch, but what I did do is install WhatsApp. Now WhatsApp lets you do messaging and phone calls. There's no camera, so the video calls is not going to work. I just want to quickly do a voice search. Let's quickly do a voice search. How far is Wembley Stadium?
The drive from your location to Wembley Stadium is 8.2 miles.
Alright, so let's try another voice function. Call Sam.
Calling Sam Spot Mobile.
Awesome. So it recognized that there's someone called Sam in my contact list and it tried to make a phone call. I got the no SIM error because of course I have not installed a SIM card, so I can't really make that phone call. But what I really like is the fact that you can do that through voice search. And you can probably do quite a few useful activities via voice search. For example, let's try one more. Send SMS to Sam.
Text Sam, Spock. Sure. What's the message?
Hi mate, nice try. See you next time.
Got it. Do you want to send it or change it?
I'm sure you get the idea. So you can send text messages and initiate phone calls directly from voice search. Now let's have a quick look at the health section. Now you've got a built-in heart rate monitor and a pedometer. So if we click on heart rate, you get this heart symbol and the green light is on, which means it's ready to check your heart rate. So there you go, that's my heart rate, and it gives you a time and date stamp. So pretty good. And you've also got a pedometer, which we saw earlier. So when you set this up with your phone, you will have this app called WeWatch. Basically 3 sections to this. The first one is location, so it can find where you are. Let's see, look at that. And it can zoom in to your location to find out exactly where you are, what building you're in, etc. So that's pretty awesome. The next section is your sports section. I haven't actually done any activity with this. I haven't moved with this yet, so everything's on 0. Okay, so it will do it in real time. It will show you your distance traveled, your speed, and time taken. Now if we just swipe to the right, you can see my heart rate there. The highest was 89, lowest was 83. So it will keep track of things. There's a lot you can do with this. You've got some more options here that you can turn on and off, and you can also do software updates. So in the Antutu benchmark test, we got a total score of 15,203. So let's see how that compares with the others. So here is my top performing smartwatch chart for 2017, showing you all the latest smartwatches and seeing how they compare with each other. So the new DIGGRO Di07 has achieved position 10 on this chart with a benchmark score of just over 15k. So this smartwatch has a 460 mAh battery, and to give you guys a rough idea of the battery life, we'll run a 30-minute on-screen test and see the consumption at the end. So the Wi-Fi is on, brightness is on medium, everything else will be off. So let's begin. So here are the results of the on-screen battery test. We went from 100% to 92% in 30 minutes. That's an 8% drop, which basically translates to a 112% drop in 7 hours. So you can get 7 hours of on-screen time from this smartwatch. What an incredible result. DIGGRO's 460 mAh battery is legit. So this means from all the smartwatches I've reviewed so far, this DIGGRO Di07 offers the best battery life. To give you guys a quick reminder, here is the result of the same test I did with a few other popular smartwatches. And if you missed that video, I will link that in the description. So there you have it guys, that was the DIGGRO Di07 Android smartwatch. So let's break it down with some pros and cons. So here are all my pros and cons for this smartwatch. The watch is made from metal, feels durable and looks very smart. At the same time, the watch is light and very comfortable to wear. You can add a Nano SIM card and it will effectively become a full-featured Android smartphone, capable of running full Android games and apps. You have the MTK6580 CPU, which is the CPU used in many of the high-end smartwatches. However, you only have 512 megabytes of RAM, and this causes a slight lag when you try to multitask. For example, installing an app and browsing the web at the same time. As long as you stick to one task at a time, then it's very good. You have a lower screen resolution of 240 by 240, and to be honest with you, if you've not got another smartwatch to compare it to, it's really not that bad. I think having a lower screen resolution is what helped this smartwatch achieve a very good battery life. In fact, this smartwatch has the best battery life I have seen in a smartwatch to date. So I guess the manufacturers are watching and listening to our demands. This is another well-made smartwatch by DIGGRO, and I look forward to their next release. And with that being said, I'll leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. And if you like it, you can of course go ahead and pick one up for yourselves. Let me know in the comments what you think of this smartwatch. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.